Anyway, it has been a wonderful morning, and I'm glad to see some of you who have hung in for the day, and I hope you've enjoyed yourselves as well.
I'm Katie. I'm part of the team at Starboard Communications, but part of that is the Babes of Quinte podcast. Now you're asking that. Why that? Don't know. I had an idea to have a podcast about how people get to where they are, because I was struggling my career and the path I was on. And I kind of wanted to know other people were struggling too on where they got to. So I had that idea, and I was coming back to work at Starboard, and Kay had just pitched a podcast called Babes of Quinte, where she would talk to people in the community about what they're doing, how they got there, their successes, and everything else. And together we created the Babes of Quinte podcast, where we talk to the baddest and brightest people in the Bay of Quinte. And it gets weird. It's fun. We've had Jenny on, we've had Alyssa on. We try and talk to as many people as we can. And we just want to know people's story. We give you 45 minutes to talk about you and your business and anything you want to. And anything can be edited out after. So if you say something you don't like, cut that. You can follow us on Babes of Quinte on Instagram and Facebook. You can listen anywhere you get podcast. And if you do start listening, I apologize for anything you learn about me in advance.
So I'm Catherine Milne from Farmgate Gardens. Farmgate Gardens, eye candy for your garden. I don't know if everyone has seen our billboard. Anyway, we're the largest locally owned independent garden center in this whole region. Farmgate was started in '87 by my husband, John Gibson. After he market gardened our land for over 6 years, he realized he wasn't going to make much of a living doing that and wanted to make a living off the farm. He was known at the time for some of the best sweet corn in the region. Before he had completed a couple of years of military service as a logistics officer, but frankly, he really didn't enjoy living in Halifax. That was his first posting. So he came back to the farm. So fast forward, and today we're wrapping up our 36th year in business as Farmgate Gardens. We help people from as far north as Bancroft, east of Kingston, west of Cobourg, and actually far west now because of COVID. We've got a lot of people from Southwestern Ontario and Toronto that love coming to our place. So we help them properly select their trees, shrubs, evergreens, perennials, annuals, seeds, fountains, bird beds, you name it, everything for your garden. Over the last 3 years, our world has come to understand the importance of what we do at Farmgate, both for your health, mentally and physically, but also for the environment, and how great it is for all of us to get outside and get your hands in that dirt, get that dopamine effect happening in the brain. So you might have wondered why for the last 15 years we've used that half-naked man on all our ads, the eye candy man we call him. It's simple. Our target market tends to be 20 to 85-year-old women and gay men. Of course, there's others, but it's the target market because that's not really me. I'm all about this and this. And we're just, honestly, we were tired of the pretty garden pictures that everybody had on their trucks and their ads and everything, and wanted to let you know we think out of the box and we like to have fun in what we do. So in '88, I took my little design business to Farmgate after almost 10 years working in contracts, teaching at the college ESL and landscape design. And I designed a road on Prince Edward County, you might have gone down last night, and worked for the local conservation authorities, 4 of them. So as a creative problem solver and landscape architect with 60 years experience in 3 provinces, I do custom design work and private consultation. We do a lot of educating so that you're successful in your garden. At Farmgate, plants and people are a passion. My hobby gone wild. We now have an 8-acre nursery that supplies our 7-acre garden center. So drop in for a visit. We're just 8 minutes north of Belleville, west of Foxborough. Check out our website. There's a lot of info on it. Join our email list and follow us on Facebook. Thank you for your attention and have a great afternoon.
Thank you for this opportunity to present my new business, From Shadows to SoulLight. Everyone wants to feel happy and to truly thrive and experience enjoyment in their lives. However, life can be messy, busy, and hard sometimes, and it throws us curveballs. There can be so much pressure, expectations, and responsibility, and all that stuff back there that we don't want to acknowledge. And this can leave us feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and even depressed. And sometimes it seems like everyone else has it all together, and you're left with the question, what's wrong with me? The truth is, we all have struggles. It's part of this experience we call human. But if we settle for just surviving life, that takes its toll on our minds and bodies. What doesn't get addressed in a way that fosters thriving rather than just surviving just gets bigger. Hello, I'm Michelle, and I have been there myself. Having been through my own dark night of the soul through anxiety and depression, I got through and past it by doing the inner work. I have 35 years experience working as a nurse and a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. I am now a nurse psychotherapist and certified emotional freedom techniques practitioner with training in evidence-based, trauma-informed, cognitive and somatic therapies that are gentle and holistic. Offering virtual counseling to adults of all ages here in Ontario, as well as health teaching workshops on strategies to maximize physical, mental, and emotional well-being. My mission is to get people out of just surviving and into truly thriving. I bet everyone here knows someone who is struggling. You can contact me to book a free virtual meet and greet so we can have a heart-to-heart. From there, you'll get a little homework. And during our first session together, we will discuss a treatment plan that's customized to you and your healing goals. There is no risk to booking a free meet and greet, and it's all private and confidential. I have left some business cards and rack cards downstairs. I can help you feel like yourself again. It is possible to live a life where you are truly thriving. Feeling relaxed, content, physically, mentally, and emotionally well, and actually enjoying your life. Don't settle for shadows of surviving. Step into the light of thriving. Contact me and book a free meet and greet.
Hey everyone. I'm Alicia from Fully Promoted. So, sorry, I'm a little nervous. Want to make a lasting impression? Want to get your company name out there? Of course you do. We all do, myself included. Do you struggle with a budget or resources to invest in branded apparel, promotional, or print services? Look good and feel good about your business. Leave an impression with your employees and prospective customers by establishing a lasting reminder of your business and company. I can help. I'm Alicia Armstrong, owner of Fully Promoted Belleville and Fully Promoted Peterborough. We help our clients retain, engage, and attract customers. We know the challenge it can be as local business owners to invest in successful advertising. We have been providing satisfied customers for over 20 years with trusted and guided experience. What do we do? Good question. We specialize in branded apparel, promotional products, and print material. We at Fully Promoted provide amazing customer service, fun, engaging ideas, offer real products, and deliver trusted results. Why choose us? We offer extensive branding and marketing solutions, embroidery, screen printing, direct-to-film, applique, patches, and twill decoration, just to name a few. If you can think it, we can do it. We are partnered with the largest brands in the business to ensure the highest quality for your needs. We are friendly, hardworking, and a loyal company. Our goal is to help you grow your business. Other competitors can do what we do, but they can't match our service, resources, and buying power. Our standard lead times are 2 to 3 weeks in hand. We have a 1,500 square foot showroom with plenty of top selling samples, socks to toques, hats to flip-flops. We offer core plus signage, lanyards, pens, stationery, drinkware, awards, and wanted to say, and our most popular item of the year is cowbells. I have 25 years of graphic design experience, so that works hand in hand with what we do. We're happy to schedule a Zoom call or meeting, or even better, meet in person. We'll go over what best suits your needs, wants, and budget we can provide, and we'll build your brand. We can provide a digital mock-up for visual purposes and provide samples for touch and feel prior to ordering, and work with you for every step of the way. Feel free to reach out at any time. We'd be more than happy to further discuss what you're looking for. We're located on North Front Street over by Northway Restaurant Plaza. Thanks for your time, guys.
If you're tired of feeling like your marketing investment is like a guessing game because you don't know where your money is going, that is just not right. Because it sounds like the way that you're doing your marketing is like throwing spaghetti against the wall and seeing what sticks. And it lacks strategy. I'm Katrina McDonald from Kasama Marketing, and today I want you to remember this. When you have a clear marketing strategy that focuses on your client's success, it will cause your customers to lean in, pay attention, and they will do business with you. What if you don't change the way you do your marketing? You'll probably continue to spend time and money on what's trending on social media or pay high ticket prices for a billboard ad without a way to track its results. Is your focus on attention or is it to gain customers? Don't waste more money on her. Don't waste more of your hard-earned money on marketing without a proper strategy. I get it. If you've ever been in business for more than 17 minutes, you have scar tissue with working with people like me. I'm sure it's very frustrating, especially when you have a campaign that isn't performing. That is why for the last 6 years, we have helped businesses like yours stop wasting money on marketing that doesn't work. We've helped build the trust gap between our clients and their customers with engaging marketing collateral. Don't take it from me. Our client, a local theater, spent $200 on Facebook ads, which resulted in over $15,000 in sales in just under a week because they finally have a strategy and a framework that is working, and they know what works and what isn't. So how can you get that for your business? We will do a discovery call and ask you questions about why your marketing is keeping you up at night. Then together we will strategize and implement a way to fix your marketing, which will open doors to more leads and gain tangible growth for your business. Here's what I want you to do next. Look for me, Katrina, or Andrew in the crowd. There's Andrew right there in the middle. We will give you an assessment to identify any gaps you have in your marketing so you can prioritize what you need to work on today. When you get clear marketing that is based in strategy, that focuses on your client, you get marketing that attracts your ideal customer and it will fill your sales pipeline. So come to me, Katrina, or Andrew in the crowd, and fill out that marketing assessment so you can leave today knowing what marketing to prioritize next to grow your business. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to chatting with you in the crowd.
Hey everyone, I'm Melissa Zwanwick, the founder and CEO of Nomad Cre8tive. And in the next 3 minutes, I want to talk to you about your brand's potential. As a small business owner, you know the struggle, feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about what the next move is to take your brand to the next level. Trying everything you can think of to consistently attract new clients, increase sales, and build brand awareness. I get it. It's basically impossible to find a single person to hire to do everything you need to do to achieve your goals on an expert level, let alone attempt to do it all yourself. Personally, I've never met anyone who can build marketing strategies, produce excellent graphic design, code an optimized website, effectively grow social media accounts, and also run ads. I'm exhausted just saying that. The list goes on. Naturally, your internal resources and expertise may be lacking, but that, my friends, is where Nomad Cre8tive steps in. Nomad Cre8tive is a full-service creative agency that helps build, launch, and grow brands using marketing, branding, website, and social media initiatives. And we are passionate about driving results. With over 100 five-star reviews across Google and Facebook, our clients speak for us. We've had the privilege of working with notable brands like David's Tea, Campbell's Canada, and Logitech G, as well as some incredible local businesses like the Main Character PEC, MP Estates in Napanee, and even the Quinte West Chamber of Commerce. We're not just experts, we are partners in your success. So here's the deal. If any of this resonates with you at all, pass me your business card today. And in exchange, I will personally provide you with a free audit of your website or social media, including a list of actionable optimizations that can be easily implemented to add immediate value to your brand. Sounds like a good deal, huh? I've been working in the marketing industry since 2011, and let me tell you, it's constantly evolving. But lucky for you, my team and I at Nomad Cre8tive have been keeping track so that entrepreneurs like you can keep up. So let me ask you this. Is your website confusing or slow to navigate? Does your branding look outdated? Are you having trouble posting consistently on social media? If you answered yes to any of those questions, chances are one of those things is what's preventing you from growing your brand. At Nomad Cre8tive, we've transformed businesses from feeling stuck and uncertain to being well on their way to achieving their marketing, branding, website, and social media goals. Join us, and together we'll take your brand to the next level. To learn more, visit nomadcre8tive.com. Again, my name is Alyssa. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great rest of your day.
Oh. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, so my name's Brad. I'm owner of Solutions Corp. I know it's a mouthful, but trade name Corp is usually what I go with. Most people don't know about all the stuff or the services that we do. We need to talk because we've done essentially zero marketing over the last 4 years. Our clients are the large incumbent, telcos, other contractors here, GTA, Southwestern Ontario, London, Waterloo area, teams up north and Manitoulin. So we build fiber networks, trying to close the digital divide. We all know that internet is the lifeblood of pretty much all of our businesses nowadays, where we can't process payments. We're losing money out, every day when you can't run a transaction if the internet's down. Yeah, I mean, we go out for emergency service repairs, things of that nature, deal with equipment on the back end. Biggest thing now, haven't really done too much of this chamber stuff, so I appreciate you putting this on. The whole week has been great, meeting a lot of new people, and yeah, that's what we do.
Hi, so Jill told me I had to dress up for this. Now, I know everybody thinks I'm Tim. So 3 times a day, walking down the trail with my beautiful on the waterfront trail in Belleville. And like I was born quite a long time ago in Belleville. I spent a good part of my life here. I walk along that trail and people say, "Hey, Tim." And I'm getting sick and tired of it. I thought, what a great opportunity. Now, when I came in here this morning, I had no intention of speaking. I've got nothing prepared, but Christina at the door, she said, "I love your shirt, Kim." So what do you mean, this shirt with pineapple? She said, "I just absolutely love it. Good time of year to have it. It's, it's all about freshness and sweetness, and that is awesome." She said, the history of what pineapple means. And I said, "No, what are you talking about?" She says, "Are you serious?" I said, "No, I have no idea." She said, "Well, on cruises, if you have a pineapple and has anyone been on cruises?" It's a true story. She said, if you turn the pineapple upside down on your door, you're a swinger. It's like, so I'm going to take this off if that's everything. It's upside down. So, Belleville, I'm not Tim. I'm not, oops, there, this guy. I'm not Tim. Tim might be in the audience, but Tim needs no promotion. He owns the real estate market in Belleville, and he has for 30 years. I think time for him to retire. What do you think? And so what you don't know about Tim and I is, okay, I'm much younger than Tim. We are identical twins, but I'm much younger. And so I took a different path. I spent my career in the GTA, and I was on the commercial side. I came back to Belleville during 2020, during COVID, and I've got a different approach. I'm a small team with my partner, River, but I believe in getting that last dollar for vendors. When I see the for sale by owners and people writing letters trying to steal your homes, it really turns my stomach. It makes me sick. And I go over the top to get you that last dollar. And so I grew up in Belleville. I know it well. I have a really different perspective coming back after 30 years. And I've got another probably 20 years in my career. So, and Tim's going to be retiring very shortly. So I'm not selling sunset. I'm on my own and with River. Thank you very much.
What we're talking about today, Stateside Tax Solutions. Actually, I just last night, we went to my kid, we sponsored his basketball and they wrote my stateside tax wrong. So now they're giving my sponsorship money back to me because they wrote their name wrong. But it's Stateside Tax Solution, which means US tax preparation. Really fun. Is anyone in the room US citizen? Nope. Nope. Okay, perfect. So I'll kind of gear my way. But I will tell you that there are a lot of Americans that live in this area. Actually, there's quite a few coming into the county right now. In Kingston, a lot of Americans. So what I do is prepare US taxes and my team for US citizens living in Canada. In 2018, big, I guess it was a IRS, it's fear-based, CRAs, I don't know, they're fear-based too, I guess, but a lot of fear, sending those files and say, you owe us this much money. But the IRS did a tactic where if you're an American citizen, if you go to a bank, they will be then reporting that you're an American living in Canada. So I am the only actual Canadian in my house. When I moved back to Canada, because I am from Belleville, I said, what am I going to do? I lived in the US, got my US designation. What am I going to do with this? And now it's turned into a very big business because there's hardly anybody that does US taxes. So I will kind of veer towards Canadian side of this because guess what? People call me and they're like, I'm going to go work in the US. Don't forget our border real close in Watertown. There's actually nurses that go over there. But then if you're a nurse and you go work in the US, you get hit with federal US taxes, then you get state taxes. But if you have not cut ties with Canada, you're then paying Canadian taxes. And I'll tell you that they end up taking that salary and there's another tax. We get taxed very heavily here in Canada, if you did not know, on employment taxes. So one area is Canadians, you can work. And one area I would mention today while I'm here is that there are a lot of companies that work in the US, but like reside in Canada, they don't go down there and then you're just taxed in Canada. Because the US is a great market for you to get into. It can broaden your business massively. So I work with a lot of different businesses that can work in Canada. You don't have to go down there. Don't go down and sign contracts in the US because then you're working in the US and you become taxed. Another area is real estate, actually. Tons of Canadians like to go to the US. So they are actually, when you're going over that border, they're like, ding, you just came in, you can't be in there more than 183 days. So just make sure. And then another avenue, I got 15 seconds, is if you do that, then, file a closer connection form. I do not need to complete that for you and get paid because it is so easy to complete to say you're more in Canada than the US. But if you need any services, as far as people get inheritance money, okay, some relatives, American, they died, they gave you all kinds of money. So contact us if you have any US tax. That's it. Get together.
Good morning, folks. I'm Avi Surabi. I'm a physiotherapist. I'm with Zenula Health. Well, when we started as a practitioner, as a physiotherapist, I actually started working at the Belleville Hospital, mostly working in emerge and medical floors, and eventually find out there's a big need of people who is coming with balance issues. That's when I switched the gear, started my own clinic. 4 years ago, we branded as Zenula Health. We are primarily based on one-stop shop for balance rehab. What that means is balance can be imbalanced because of many reasons. The primary reason for balance issues is vertigo. And I was just talking to Brad 2 minutes ago, and he said, I know somebody who has got vertigo. That's the truth. Everybody knows a person who had vertigo or who's suffering through vertigo. And unfortunately, in this community, there's not much support, not much awareness happening around it. And I have patients coming to us with vertigo after 4 years, 5 years. But a couple of things about vertigo. Most of the problems can happen with no reason, no fall, no concussion needed. You can just wake up with vertigo, and vertigo is fixable. Once it's fixed, the chances of coming back is slim to none. Most of the people don't know this, and they just live with it. And after the treatment, they say, "Oh my gosh, I was in dark woods." So that's what we do. Zenula Health, we are actually helping with balancing your life. We primarily focus on balance issue along with concussion. Could be some sports injury, car injury, any sort of head injuries. We deal with concussion, dizziness, and balance. Could be after a fall. That's one part of our business. We are primarily focused on that part of the business for the clients. At the same time, we help with business owners too. We have a whole bunch of business owners actually struggling with patients. They have a ton of patients who even had a fall at the workplace or a head injury at workplace, and they're not coming back to work for years and years and years. So how can we get back? So if you have an HR person at your work, and if they're dealing with WSIB clients, don't do it. Because WSIB is not going to pay you to do that work. But we can do that. We can get that patient on board. We can start the Form 6, after the patient does. We can do everything from A to Z, get the patient treatment, get back to them on board with modification job the next week if they can. We will deal with all the documents, but WSIB need to get them back to work ASAP. And we'll follow up. It might take years and years after a concussion to get better. We deal with that part. As a business owner, as an HR person, you don't have to deal with any of those. We take care of that. So we take care of all your balance needs. It could be employer or it could be a family member. Send to us, we'll take care of it. Thank you so much.
Before we get started, was anyone at the kickoff on Monday? Did you guys come to Trentport? Like, it was great, fantastic event. But I have to call Jill out. She says, we're doing this event on Thursday. Come on out. I don't know if it's going to be any good. It's our first time trying it, and we'll see. I got to tell you, Jill and team, this is fantastic. We've been here since first thing this morning. Have had a great day. We've laughed. Oh my goodness, we've laughed. We've cried, like touching stories. Like, we've had so many ups and downs, just like being a business owner, right? It's a roller coaster. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you on behalf of Trenval for letting me speak for a few moments today. I'm Barb Wilson. I've been with Trenval. I've been a proud member of the team for a little over 5 years now. We've got an amazing group. Amber, Eileen, and Chantal are fantastic, salt of the earth people, great to talk to. They're the ones out in the community all the time, talking, interacting, doing all of that. I'm in an office all by myself, working on a computer, paying invoices. So when I was told today I had to talk, I got to tell you, I was a little nervous because it is out of my comfort zone. I will be reading some notes, but I do want to thank you for having us today. And I want to thank you for sharing your stories. We know that entrepreneurship is a lot. You have to love what you do to do it every day, and to show that vulnerability and share those personal connections, I think, is so important. So thank you for that. So at Trenval, who's Trenval? I think a lot of you know who we are, but for those who don't, Trenval, according to our website, is a federally supported, not-for-profit community futures development corporation. We're administered by a volunteer board of directors in partnership with the Federal Economic Development Agency of Southern Ontario. We're committed to helping to develop and diversify the local economy through community strategic planning, business information, counseling, and investment in small business. So, like, what does that mean, right? Trenval has been around for over 35 years. We've been helping local entrepreneurs in our Bay of Quinte area. Our service area includes Belleville, Quinte West, Sterling Rawdon, Tyndonega Township, Tyndonega, Mohawk Bay of Quinte, and Deseronto. We also have other community futures partners who handle the rest of the province. So don't feel like, oh, I'm not in your catchment area, you can't help. We will find someone who can help you. So we help businesses from startup through growth, succession planning, everything in between. Yes, a big part of our business is financing, absolutely. But we also help with a lot of other things, including resources. And we do encourage you to come visit our Trenval team because we can't cover it all in 3 minutes. But if you need financing to start a business, you need operating and cash flow, inventory financing, our goal is to help you become bankable. We offer flexible payment terms with no penalties on repayment and business financing to fit your needs. But it's not just financing. We do so much more than that. So I'm going to give you a high-level overview. Check out our website, come and see us for more details. SEED is the Community Empowerment for Economic Development, a brand new contribution that we're giving out right now for up to $10,000. Great opportunity to assist nonprofit corporations and social enterprise. Check it out if you're needing funding. We offer free workshops with the Small Business Center. Thank you, Tamara, for speaking today. You do a great job. One interesting one coming up is October, December. We have the Ontario Non-for-Profit Corporations Act for ONCA. Quite informative. So there's 2 there. Lots of newsletters and blogs and resources. Mentor Connect Quinte. Thank you, Jenny. You're a mentor. And I think we've had some other in the room today. Mentor Connect Quinte is a free mentorship program that definitely is out there to support the community from like-minded souls. So before I wrap this up today, I want to just remind you that small business is the backbone of our community. No questions asked. You guys, we can't thank you enough. Yes, we're here to help and we're proud to do it, but it's because of you that we're here. And we thank you for everything you do for our communities, our households, and everything in between. So who's going to the QBAA tonight? Excellent. We have more nominations this year than we've ever had before. And we can't just thank you guys enough. It's incredible. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, everybody. This has been a blast. What a great day. Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Appreciate that, Barb. And to all our sponsors, the City of Belleville, Joe Chinook, and the Small Business Center for supporting the coupons for lunch, the coffee, and the treats we got from Flossie's that were sitting there downstairs during our networking breaks. I hope you had a great day. I did. And I want to say, I thought it was really cool that we had 3 chamber executives that were all women. And we talked a little bit about this event being the freedom to fail, the freedom to take chances, and the fact that we always have to do that. And we know that each of you get that better than I ever will. But for that reason, like I say, it's people like Alyssa, it's people like Kathy who talks to me, it's Katrina, it's Stephanie, it's Avi, it's you all come and say, this is what we need from you. We need you to help us make these connections. I hope this day was really worthwhile day for you all. Thank you so much for joining us.